What's up, guys? This is Chris with Android Espionage, and today I just wanted to go over some good news that we got from HTC. So on Tuesday, April 12th, HTC actually announced their new flagship, the HTC 10. So this year in 2016, they're actually dropping the one branding from their name. They think this phone is a perfect 10, and that's the reason why. So today we're going to go over a little bit about the phone and kind of talk about some of the new features and specs and all that good stuff that's really exciting. So first off, we're just going to get into the body of the phone. It's still an all-metal unibody design. One cool thing that they kind of did this year, one really nice design choice, was these really nice sloped chamfered edges. So it's something so simple, but I think it's a really great design choice from HTC, really clever design choice. And I hope to see it in future iterations, and I just think it's great. It's been getting a really positive reception since they actually announced the phone, so I'm really excited to actually get this hardware in my hand and actually give you guys a tour of it and see how that goes. Just getting into more of the hardware, the screen is bumped up to 5.2 inches now from 5 inches last year, and instead of being a 1080 panel like last year, it's a Quad HD panel to bump itself up to where the other flagships are today in 2016. Just below the screen on the bottom, there are two capacitive buttons, so they've brought that back. In between the capacitive touch buttons, there's a capacitive fingerprint scanner as well that doubles as a home button. People that have got their hands on the actual device so far and have had time to test the fingerprint scanner has said it's been really awesome, really fast, so a lot of great performance with the fingerprint sensor, so lots to look forward to. Getting into the speaker arrangement, now they've kind of split up the boom sound speakers. So before there were two front-facing speakers on the previous iterations. Now they've actually moved one of those speakers to the bottom. So the top speaker is going to be just your main earpiece slash speaker, and then the bottom is more like a subwoofer. So HTC is really excited about this new setup, and they think that it's going to be a really pleasurable audio experience this year around also. So, as you guys know, HTC has always been kind of like the leader in the audio department for flagship phones, so this year they're expecting it to be no different. Getting into the bottom of the phone, right next to that secondary speaker is the USB Type-C port. So USB Type-C has made its way into HTC's lineup for the first time, so that's going to allow for a few things like faster data transfers and faster charging speeds. It is Quick Charge 3.0 compatible, so that's going to be awesome once that's available. HTC will be one of the first to have it, along with the LG G5. Getting into some of the battery life, it's a 3000 milliamp hour battery, and non-removable, of course, because of the metal design. HTC actually made a very bold claim, stating that if you actually charge the phone for a half hour, you can actually get up to 50% battery. So that's definitely going to be something that people are going to be really testing out and putting to its paces in the upcoming weeks. So the HTC 10 is rocking the latest Snapdragon 820 processor, 4GB of RAM, and micro SD expansion from the 32 gigs that are built into the phone. Now the HTC 10 is joining the camera battle with a 12 megapixel sensor, which it's dubbing ultra pixels. This rear camera is also rocking a few baked in features like laser guided autofocus, OIS built into the sensor, and controls for manual modes and 4K video recording. So that's going to be really exciting to see. The front camera is the first camera to actually feature OIS actually built into it, and it's a 5 megapixel shooter. So we should get some really solid performance out of this for you selfie lovers. So getting into the software of the HTC 10, they're actually going to be running Sense UI on top of Android Marshmallow. So latest and greatest there. HTC has actually partnered with Google to actually help minimize the software experience and make it more simplistic. So that means getting rid of a lot of bloatware. Instead of having multiple camera apps, multiple calendars, they're just going to have one of each. So they're going to have Google Photos instead of HTC's own gallery. It's going to have HTC's own camera, so it's not going to come with two different cameras, and etc. and so on and so forth. One messaging platform. It's running a very near stock version of Android Marshmallow, so it's almost as stock as you can be with the skin, but still very simplistic, very easy to use, If you know how to use any Android Marshmallow device or even Lollipop device, then you should have no problem with the HTC 10. Alright guys, this wraps up my coverage for the HTC 10. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to leave that in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and to share this video. And we will have more coverage of the HTC 10 in the days and weeks to come. And I'm going to be following this as closely as possible for you guys and kind of keeping you updated. This is Chris with Android Espionage, and take care. Peace out.